Should I be researching those mutual funds that I'm maybe invested in? Yeah, you should. Chris Lee, Everyday Finance 101, Masters in Finance, CPA, personal finance enthusiast, trying to make you financially transparent. Yesterday, we talked about what a mutual fund is. Today, we're going to look at an example of one and some things that you should be looking out for. This is just a random mutual fund that I picked. And so this one is called the Fidelity OTC Portfolio. It stands for over the counter. So I'm on Fidelity's website here, and I put in the ticker symbol at the top there, FOCPX, which is how you buy the mutual fund. And so you can see it has a 4 out of 5 star rating from Morningstar, who's a rating agency. It's got about the middle returns average. It's got the middle expenses over there. And the risk of the category, it's probably like a 6 out of 10. Here's some more really important data. Right here, we have the 1, 3, 5, and 10-year returns of this fund annualized. Now, those do include dividends reinvested. We have the category of this fund, which you're going to see in a second, large growth. We have when the fund started, way back in 1984. I wasn't even born then. The expense ratio, which is really important to understand because that's how much you're paying that fund manager that we talked about yesterday to be in this mutual fund. So for example, if let's say this fund returned the 16.3%, you would have to subtract the expense ratio of 0.73% from that. Then we also have a minimum to invest if you have to actually have money in the first place. This one's $0. This is what the mutual fund is actually invested in. So that fund manager that we're paying that expense ratio to, they pick these different stocks in this fund in particular. And so you have Apple and Microsoft, Nvidia, you can see the list right there. And so previously it said this is a large growth fund. So it invests in large growth companies. That's what these companies are. And so that is kind of how the fund manager says, hey, this is what we're going to do. If you like this style, that's what this fund is going to invest in overall. You can see that these top 10 holdings are about 61% of the portfolio, so a pretty heavy weight. And total in this portfolio, there is about 159 holdings within it that you can see smallly over there. Finally here, I'm just going to show you that this is the portfolio manager of this fund, Christopher Lynn, and he's done it since 2017, and there's a track record of some other funds that he has managed as well. Research, research, research. Don't be one of those people that invests in something and you have no idea what it is, or someone tells you to invest in something, and same concept there. Now that you know what a mutual fund is, you can research the mutual fund and see what it's about, okay? This stuff is not that hard once you actually put your actions in place and do the research that we're talking about. Chris Lee, Everyday Finance 101, coming at you with an actual example of a mutual fund and looking at the research. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.